Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ears to the East. Well, I'm using that camera today, that's why it's all fish lens. Anyway, so today we're starting a little bit of a different thing that we thought we'd try. We talked about this before. So on like back a broadcast before, I did a thing which was like a perfect band thing. We got the audience to pick members, had a whole voting system. So we wanted to do something like that on this channel, but as is the way, we decided to pit our wits against each other and give ourselves a little bit of a goal. We put it up for vote. It was on the community page, and the winner for the first remit, I guess, is today we each had to think of a 3 or 4 member vocal group. So basically, it could be like a pop group, it could be like a Babymetal, a group who they don't have to play instruments, they just have to be the vocalists. And then we can choose what kind of music goes behind them, whether it be a band or a pre-recording, anything like that. So this gives us the opportunity to really go into some interesting territories with what it means to be a vocalist. Hi, guys.
Hey, what up?
Are you talking to us or them?
No, that's it. That was just like a really quick pivot. I was like, oh, I've been talking for too long. I should bring someone else in. All right, guys. Now, point out first of all, Neon, you have been very ill. So
I'm still ill. It was very, very touch and go today that I'd even be here, but I'm here, so I'm powering through. So if that's not worth a like and subscribe, I don't know what is. So
wow, even when ill, you pull off the YouTuber stuff.
Yeah. Pity the sick man.
What I like about this is that you, as a result,
I'm sick
had
too.
to recover before you came up with your vote, with your decision. And Benedikt, he actually was looking at the vote and he thought it was going to go a different way. So you were thinking we were going to be doing an instrumental group today, which means you had to
yesterday
think last
evening I
minute.
thought it's gonna be instrumental group because the vote was looking that way, and I was thinking really hard about it, and I thought of a great instrumental group in my opinion. And now today I'm looking again, and it's vocals.
Well, everyone can like and subscribe to see that next week. Anyway, so
Yeah, he's getting into it now. I've taught him well.
There you go. I have learned well, Father. So, what did you guys think? Did you think this was an easy challenge or a difficult challenge? And who's going to go first, giving up their group?
I vote Benedikt.
Yeah, okay, let's quickly go Benedikt. Let's gang up with
I
him.
can go first.
All right,
I have to say the first two, I have two that were pretty easy, but then adding the third one in, that was kind of hard.
Okay.
So
you went for a 3-piece, right?
I went for 3. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I will get into the reason
later. I can feel your Babymetal love coming through, but if you just say it's Babymetal, then I'm going to be like, anyway, go on.
I didn't go that obvious, but I did go kind of obvious with because I have Su-Metal as my first pick.
Okay, I should have guessed that one. Su-Metal first up. Okay.
Love her vocals, her very clean, sharp tone. I think gives a lot of opportunity for other voices to give a lot of contrast and add to that.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm a big Babymetal fan. Obviously, Su-Metal has to be in there. Second one.
I was like, Babymetal have to be in every video we do. Don't worry, I get that by now.
Well, that's how it is. The second pick, it's not that obvious. Probably something Howard won't like that much. It's Yukina from HANABIE.
I'm all for that. I think that's a good pick.
Yeah. I think they could work really cool together because Yukina, she can do a lot of, she can throw in some kawaii vocals, throw in some harsh vocals, do some rap. I don't know. They can rap together.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Yeah. I wish I'd picked Yukina now. I haven't picked Yukina in my selection, and now I'm kind of jealous. Like that's a really good pick.
Nobody would expect you to pick a screamer, I think.
Well, I like all the other things she does, but yeah, I admit I have fallen short there.
She was one of the singers I was thinking about for mine, but she unfortunately didn't make the cut.
Oh, you didn't. Well, in my case, I forgot. In your case, you didn't choose her, so I don't know which one of us comes out.
Well, I have reasons why I didn't choose her, which you'll find out.
We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, so you've got Yukina, and you're right, actually, because Sue can do rap as well. So you've got an interesting lineup.
I'm getting lit up already again. I will close that very soon.
The the sun.
So then for the third pick, I had a lot of different picks. I was thinking about Fuki or Mayu from Nemophila, or maybe things like Yui or Karen, not from Babymetal, from Yusei Teikoku, because she has a very distinct, expressive vocal style herself. But I think everything was kind of served already with Sue and Yukina. So my third pick is actually Angie from Gatoric Spin, because I think she has a really strong emotional voice. You could say Sue obviously has that too, but in a different way. She's a lot softer, I would say, and Angie has that rawness, can also do a lot of different things, like can also scream and rap, all kinds of stuff, but I think more of her like strong emotional voice added in.
Now I'm trying to imagine what would this group look like together, because I mean,
so I'm imagining like Sue and Angie would kind of do like some kind of duet thing, or like passing off of each other, and then Yukina would add all the added screams and kawaii stuff in there.
It's
more
interesting
like a backing
because
vocalist.
I'm thinking of Sue and Angie in a way almost like being the diametric opposites, like the one who does the heavier music and the one who does the more bright music. But the truth is, like you say, actually they have a similar quality. They've both got quite clean vocals. They're both kind of diverse. They're both used to jumping around the stage. Whereas, yeah, I think Yukina's probably actually although she's kind of sits in the middle genre-wise of the two, she probably is actually the more out there singer of the three of them.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you imagine them doing? What do you think? Can you imagine this, Neon? Can you imagine those three on stage at the same time?
Strangely enough, I actually could, yeah.
The thing which gets me is I'm used to seeing Angie and Yukina bouncing around the stage, but I'm used to seeing Sue just kind of dance in the middle of the stage. So I almost imagine those two jumping around. I can't really imagine how Sue would fit in with the dynamic.
Well, I haven't thought about the stage presence, to be honest.
Yeah, Sue would have to probably let go of some of her Babymetal persona, I think, to fit into the new band. So she'd probably be less stoic if she was in the three-piece, I think, going in a different direction. But we've seen Suzuka do all sorts in the past, cutesy, and so she's got that in the locker, certainly.
So you two are the Babymetal like extreme fandom people. You're the ones who have to like fully defend the Sue choice. Not that I think it needs much defending. I'm sure most people will agree with that. But I want to hear the passion behind your choice. I must admit, it sounds like a good group, because it sounds like, yeah, it's a heavy group, which I would expect from you, but at the same time, it's very diverse. Like they got the ability to do really different things. Like you say, you got the clean vocals, you got the ability for duetting, you got the screamo stuff in there. You've also got like 3 members who can all actually kind of do a bit of rapping. So I think that's actually that's a good power trio.
Nice.
And by the way, at the end, as always, we're going to get everyone in the comments to pick which group they would most want to go for. And I get the feeling that Benedict's already taken a fairly strong first step there. So there's no way my selection's going to win. So you're I hope you've come prepared for this.
I want to hear yours now.
There's one person in Benedict's trio that is in mind. So
okay.
I'm guessing
it's not Sue. Not Sue, I'm going to be shocked. He didn't.
I'm not saying anything
quickly. All right. Okay.
I will just close my curtain 1 second.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to take this one?
Well, I mean, the decision should probably come down to Benedikt, but he's abandoned us. Yeah. So
there we go. Like, yeah, we dropped the minute, so it's only fair that he should pick the next one.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Benedikt, it's up to you to decide who goes next, because we're both indecisive and we dropped you in it.
We dropped you in it, so you get to pick.
I think I will choose Neon as next, because I want to know. Is it Sue?
Know who you picked.
Is it Sue? Well, I cheated.
And why didn't you choose Yukina?
And why didn't you choose Yui? I didn't say that.
Right. Okay. So I'll go into the reasons for this one. I originally thought of heavy, but then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna subvert expectations a little bit here, and
Oh,
I went for a purely clean vocalists, and I tried
I
to
am
do
actually
it
quite surprised.
instead of trying to
Hmm.
do a band where I feel like the vocalists could harmonize. I wanted to again go again subverting expectations, not Ryan Johnson subverting expectations though, not that far.
Isn't it
But I
lovely how that phrase is now associated with Ryan Johnson? It's like every time
Yeah.
you say subvert expectations, everyone just looks at you like, I hope you don't mean like Ryan Johnson.
yeah, not that far. We're not never gonna quote Ryan Johnson.
Did you kill Luke Skywalker? Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to come up with a. I cheated here. I went for a 5-piece. I went one
Oh,
person extra. I know.
you know, you are Ryan Johnsoning it
I
now.
know.
Just saying.
I'm taking it too far. I'm sorry. But I wanted to pick each individual singer that sound was clean, but also distinct, and that I would like to see a band come together because I think they could do some extraordinary and different things as well.
All right, you've
Um,
hyped it up, so this
yeah, I
better be
know.
good now.
I've hyped it up. So I'm gonna go with the first member, which was the same one on Benedikt's list, which was indeed was Sumel.
Oi! Okay, well, at least that was predictable, but okay, at least you built up to it.
Yeah, Sue's just a phenomenal singer. Like Benedikt said, she can rap. She's got the charisma, those lovely sharp tones as well, and her voice is really really unique. It just lures people in. I think, and there's millions of people around the world that can attest to that. I think
Absolutely.
my second member.
Sorry, I just loved seeing the fan between you both there. It's like it just lures people in, and just Benedikt going, absolutely. I was like, Jesus Christ, these two are having like a moment or something. All right, anyway, carry on.
Bro fist.
All right, let's
Which
move into the
direction,
ones
whatever.
that
I
we
don't know.
couldn't just
I don't know
predict.
which way it is. There we go. It's that way. Oh wait.
Oh, I'm gonna have a. It just looks weird.
I know.
I'm just gonna quickly throw in. I think you're going to include Lisa in this. All right, carry on.
I did. That's the second member.
Oh.
The second member was Lisa.
My guess was Ado.
Well,
No,
let's see. Let's see.
I didn't do Ado.
Oh, okay.
So I went for Lisa again because I think she's got great cleans and a bit like Sue, she's got that emotional range. She can do energetic to emotional depth. She's got that in her voice as well, which is another reason why I picked her. So when I say there's not a lot of similarity between the five, there is a little bit that they can go from great cleans. They got range in their cleans, but they're all quite individualistic, I think. So I got Sue, Lisa. For my third pick, again, probably a little bit obvious, I picked Yuko from WAGAKKI Band.
Oh, Yuka Sasahana. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
She's again great cleans, different way of singing as well. Again, she can do soft cleans, and I just really love to see. Like it's a bit of a dream team for me. I had a bit of a geek out with this one. Of like personal what I'd like to see and how they would do it. Anyway, the fourth.
I'm gonna have questions about that in a minute, but yeah, carry on.
Yeah,
I love you, Chris Sasahana, but I've got questions. Anyway, fourth member.
The fourth member, again, probably a little bit obvious. Fuki.
Yeah.
Again,
this isn't a band. This is just you having your own personal little.
this is me being a weeb. Full on weeb. Deal with it. Yeah, Fuki again cleans really really good. There's so many singers here that I missed out that I really struggled with. Asami as well being one of them that I would have liked to put on here, but because I had Fuki and because I had Yuko on there, I thought she was maybe a little bit too samey, a little bit too in the same range as them, so I didn't put her on the list, which I feel I'm immensely guilty about.
We'll come back to that, but I'm really interested at who your fifth member was, the one that you wanted to violate the rules to include.
So, well, Sue was the one that I wanted to violate the rules for.
But didn't you just say four?
I said that one first because that was the one I picked as well. But Sue was the original fifth member that I had to put in there no matter what, that I was bending the rules in for. Again, I didn't want to be like too blatantly obvious, but then I couldn't not put Sue in. So yeah, it's a 5-piece band. Stuck on it.
All right.
But
Who's number 5?
my last pick is probably the strangest one. But also I think her range is completely different to what any of the others offer, which I really really enjoy her. And I've been enjoying them a lot lately, actually. I'm actually surprised that this wasn't on Benedikt's list, to be honest. So I was so certain he was going to
Trying
say
to
this.
think who it is.
Oh, yeah.
It is Asaka from Trident.
Ah,
So again, the cleans are just really, really good, and I've been really vibing off them recently as well. So she's probably up there just because I've just been really enjoying Trident as of late as well. So a bit of a personal opinion, but again, something a little
I
bit
would say
different.
hers is the most pop voice of them all,
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's got great cleans,
in my
but
opinion.
is
Yeah.
vastly different from the likes of Fuki and Yoko and stuff like that. But I would just, and Lisa
Yuko.
as well. Lisa's
Not Yoko.
I don't know
Okay.
Lisa, to be honest. So
But yeah, that
Just when you said Yoko, I thought of Yoko Ono. I was like, what? Going on the back of your songs. It's not, no, thank you. Yuko.
so yeah. So there you go. There's my 5-piece, bending the rule slightly, but yeah, whatever.
yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
We need to start grilling this group because look, I'll be honest with you. I think you have picked a lineup of some of the best singers, just like amazing singers. I mean, Yuko Suzahana is one of my all-time favorite singers. I'd love to hear a duet between her and Fuki. Obviously, Asaka from Trident, hashtag no bias, absolutely love her. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go out and say it. I think if you had Fuki and Yuko Suzahana, that amount of power would probably make it hard. I mean, I think Asaka would be up with them. I can't imagine there being much room for Sue. I think you're actually putting Sue in a situation where she would be. Power is not, in my opinion, her strong suit. I'm going to get so much hate for this. I don't think she would be in the power band to stick with those ones. Lisa, maybe.
I would say Sue has a unique enough tone and a very like that thin, sharp tone that it still would be
Sue might not
to hear.
be as per the at the classical route like Fuki and Yuko are, but Sue has I agree with Bennett. She has a very, very unique tone. But it's her charisma as well that really carries that stage presence that she has.
The interesting thing as well is I noticed that you both. Oh, sorry.
Okay. I really like the more I think about it, I really would like to hear and just thinking about they will like belt out some crazy long-held high note in some epic song. I would really love to hear that 5-piece harmony. I mean, I don't know how Lisa is sounding, to be honest, but still,
Lisa's really good. If you've not checked her out, I'm gonna make you do a reaction.
I think there could be like some awesome harmonies going on because every one of them has like some distinct thing to their voice, and I think it could combine.
I wanted them to blend, but I wanted them to be distinct enough to be separate as well at the same time. There's a lot of like you said, there's a lot of singers there that I wanted to fit in just purely because I love them so much that I thought would just be a little bit out of whack, being Asami, Psyche as well being another one that I wanted to put in there, but I felt like it would just ruin the vision a little bit of what I wanted to create a little bit because I had some fun with that and I love Psyche and I love Asami so much. I just didn't feel like either of them fit in what I was trying to create because I imagined this band having an orchestra background with with like the girls on stage like maybe in some like black corsets or something like that, singing and harmonizing and with the traditional and Western like orchestra behind them, like giving like really awesome
like purely orchestra.
Yeah, but with like some metal, some guitar as well. They're just bleeding in and out, and I think the girls could come up with some amazing stuff with that. That was the vision anyway.
I feel like if you're going for a straight power group, then I think this is why I would probably say like having Asaka, having Yuko, and having Fuki in there, and then maybe I would say them, and then put Asami from Love Bites in with them, And I'd make, because like Lisa, she's got a really individual voice, as does Sue, but I feel like they work in a different situation. So for me, I feel like if you're going for a power group, yeah, I kind of agree. I'm really intrigued because I would be really intrigued to see how that would sound. And maybe this is just in my mind. I just think like, yeah, that to me, I think you're going for a power group. And I agree. I would love to hear like the vibrato of having Yuko Suzuhana and Fuki especially singing along. Can you imagine the vibrato just phasing between their two voices?
Well, that was
But
one of the
then
reasons.
over
Again,
top, you have Sue cutting through.
that again was one of the reasons why I had Lisa in there and Asaka as well, just because I wanted that extra little bit of flair. Because I feel like having Fuki, having Yuko, and having Sue already there, I already felt like that's enough power. And I wanted the group to have that little bit something different as well in there.
I think that's fair. Yeah. I'm just grilling
But
you because that's what we're here
I
to
also
do.
get Howard's point here, because that's why I was struggling to even add a fourth member. I had a lot of people that I would have liked to put in, but I always thought, nah, it's gonna
ruin the flow of the band. Yeah,
it's kind of too similar in certain parts then.
In all honesty, I didn't think so, but I think now there is fair competition between Neon and Benedikt's bands. I don't know who everyone's going to go for. I think that's a close run group you got.
I love how he says that while saying, well, but my band it's gonna win.
No, oh god, no, there's no way. There is no, especially after the comment I just made in response to yours. People are going to hate mine on the level of, you know, I'm going to get immediate hate, but that's how these videos go. I put
Can you
myself
guess
out
anyone?
there.
Go on.
Or can you guess anyone in my group?
Yeah.
You can take a preemptive guess if you want.
Oh.
I
mean, I think you could have Angie as well.
Well, I'll put it this way. Of the groups, both of your groups, there's one person between both your groups who I have.
Yeah, Neon has a lot.
Yeah,
that's true. I cheated. I had 5.
It's either Sue also, or it's gonna be Angie. That's my guess. But
it would be amazing, wouldn't it, if Sue was in all 3 of our groups? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, but so it's definitely not Sue then. Howard's gonna ruin
it. He knows me too well. He knows me too well.
As soon as he said, wouldn't it be amazing? I was like, so that's not gonna happen.
I should never play poker with like Neon. He's just gonna like take all of the money that I don't have. That was so quick. It's like, yeah, it's not Sue then. Oh shit.
You know what? I think Fuki would be too obvious, so I'm gonna go Yuko.
Shall I?
Yeah, go on.
Go.
All right. I'm gonna get into my group. So first thing I want to say, I thought it was kind of interesting. I guess I should have seen this when you both were talking about your members for your groups. I noticed that a lot you were focusing on lead singers and solo singers, which I think is a really good way of approaching it. I think I tried to veer away from that a little bit because of the fact that I wanted singers who probably already proven themselves in a group setting. So that was kind of the way I was looking at it.
Ooh.
But not entirely, but I was kind of going for it. So I guess I'll do them in reverse popularity order, just because the first one I think most people are probably not even going to know. But so my first pick was I'm going to try and pronounce this correctly. I think it's pronounced Mishina Ruka. She's one of the members of Wasta, and you guys know I've been going on about Wasta.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah. Now, Wasta, all 4 members are incredibly powerful singers and managed to sing well live whilst dancing around, which is interesting. I mean, none of us really thought about dancing, and that was not something that really came into my mind. I'm not that into dancing, to be honest. But just the fact that she's got that much vocal control, plus she has also had a small solo career where she's proven herself to be very good at doing more dramatic, sort of more deep songs as well. Plus, turns out she's also a guitarist, so she's got a bit of musical training. So I get the feeling that as well as being incredibly vocally powerful, she's great in a group, musically talented, good person. No one's heard of her though, so I'm going to move on from there.
How would you describe her voice, just for context? Anything you could compare to?
She's got a powerful voice that does kind of remind me a little bit of Asaka from Trident.
Okay.
But again, it's kind of like that, but more, like I say, with more familiarity in a group setting. So next up is Miri from Wagamama Rakia, who she does a little bit of singing, but primarily she's the rapper in the group. Now the reason I picked her is I decided I want my group to be able to do hip hop. I want rap in these songs. And Miri, although she's in the group and she does sing, she sings okay, she can singing voice. Her background is rap. She actually is a proper rapper. So as a result, when she raps, it's really good. It's not like one of those pop group rappers who sounds like they're trying to do rap. She can
What are you trying to say here?
Well, like for example, like if you get like Sue doing rap.
Oh God, we're gonna get cancelled.
Yeah, I might as well keep on pressing the same button, piss off the same people. She can't rap. I mean, I like BMC is one of my favorite Babymetal songs, ironically. So she can rap. It's just when she raps, she sounds like she's doing rap to order. Whereas like an actual like person who rap is their whole thing, there's just that extra spark.
And I get that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just I thought I'd dig my hole a bit deeper. So that's why Miri. I think she's a superb rapper and I want rap in my songs. All right. Now we're going to move on to the two more famous ones. This one you guys should have seen coming. I don't know how you guys didn't see this one coming. In fact, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I'll give you one more chance, but no.
Maybe like the Scandal singer.
I mean, he's wearing a Dada Dams top. Like I imagine it's got to be a Dada Dams member in there.
Nah, unfortunately, I thought I'd go for people who are famous and signed, but Anna.
Oh yeah, we should have seen that.
Oh, yeah, true.
So Anna does not necessarily have the most powerful voice, but she sings with a huge amount of power. She's got a very different voice. She's got that high-pitched voice that a lot of people don't go for, but I like that in Japanese music. Plus, she's on songs like F Wonderful World. She's proven that she can do rap as well, but her rap's a little bit of a sort of a comical style of rap, so it would balance out very different from Miri. The high-pitched voice, but with like she can occasionally break into a scream if they want to go heavy, which she's proven on songs like Peekaboo. So she's got the madness, she's got the chaos factor. You want one member of your group to be the one who's pure chaos. Throwing her in's perfect. She's can do kind of a bit of everything. She's a bit different. Crazy. So yes, Anna would be in a group. And of course, she's got experience as the lead singer of a punk band and also being in a girl band, and she plays guitar, so multi-talented as well. So
the reason why I didn't think of her is because she's not like a typical strong lead singer, like you said, which we went for. She's more of, like, I don't know, how would you describe her vocal style? More like it's not rap, but not really typical singing either, right?
I like
a spoken punk delivery.
I like the direction that you've gone with this. Like me and Benedikt definitely went on the more traditional route here. And you definitely came out as Ryan Johnson Jr. here. Completely different way.
At least give me Michael Bay.
Blow shit up.
I mean, so yeah, I mean, the thing is that this is the list of the singers who I think would, if you put them all together, they add something different. So together they would make a complete whole. That's kind of what I was looking for. So with my last member, my member is someone who is from the lists that you guys mentioned before. She is the only person in this group other than Anna, who's obviously a lead singer of a punk band. She's the only other one who is the lead singer of a band.
Oh, drum roll.
I mean, is Angie the lead singer? Can you say that?
Yes, you can, because it's Angie.
Okay.
So my poker face was at least good enough to keep that one going. But yeah, I had to pick Angie because of the fact that, again, she's very diverse. But again, she sings, as you kind of alluded to, she sings in a multi-singer environment. You know, she can hold the lead if she wants to, but she can also back and forth with other people. She can dance between styles. Her voice is powerful, but it's not overpowering. It's the sort of thing where you can imagine her singing alongside the other three, and it like just
say it's not that epic, powerful like Asami or Fuki. It's more a raw emotional power.
Well, I guess this is the bottom line of what I really wanted to go for, is that with the three members, they've all got strong enough voices to be strong singers, but they all sound like very relatable. Like they could all sing in a way that comes across with a sort of a human personality. I mean, you mentioned about Anna having a voice where it sounds almost like sometimes she's talking to you, which I agree. Miri, of course, being a rapper, primarily has that quality. I think the same is very, when you look at Wasta, obviously she's the power singer of the group. Ruka's the power singer of the group. But even with her, you know, you can tell she's kind of got that, she's used to singing in an idol group, so she's got like the human touch of being very relatable. So I think my group would be very relatable. It would all be very personality led. You know, the four members would all have personality to throw in the songs is kind of the way I was
Trying
approaching
to
it.
think like what the kind of music it would be. Would it just be rap with singing in it, or would it be some kind of rock mashup?
I think it would be, they would be able to go in a lot of directions. I think on the heavier end, the heaviest they would probably be able to go would be sort of in that Wagamama Rakia territory. I mean, like I say, you could, Anna can do the scream stuff if she wanted to. If she wanted to do screamo, she could, not in the heavy metal way, but she can do like a good rage out. Then you've got like Ruka would be able to give very strong vocals, and you'd have Miri doing the rap. So you could still pull off heavier music, but it wouldn't be quite as heavy as the groups that you guys have put forward. But although actually Neon's group wasn't necessarily that
Yeah,
heavy,
Neon
but
has like an orchestral.
he's very
Yeah,
powerful.
like I said, I was thinking more like an orchestration band and ballads and stuff like that. And I just really thought that would be different to a typical rock band.
I think my group would be a kind of be able to cover all the contemporary bases from like hip hop to pop to rock to rap. You would be covering a lot of the different contemporary styles.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it, at least. And of course, now I made those comments about Sue, I'm pretty sure that everyone's going to think mine is by far the worst group.
I like it. I like it. I think all three of us went in quite different directions, which is pretty cool.
Actually, yeah, I really like that. I love when we do these games and they come out like totally different answers. Yeah, that was really cool.
Like you said, there's a few definitely there. I was surprised not to hear, like the people like Ado, Asami, Saiki. There's a few there that I thought would definitely have been in it, and to not hear them mentioned is pretty shocking.
I think we all didn't pick Adele for the same reason, I'm guessing, which is that her voice is so unique that she doesn't sound like a group singer, in my opinion. I think she's one of those people who you just have to like focus in on her. And again, my list is not the list of my favorite singers ever. It's just a list of the people who I think would work together as a really cool, interesting group. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the way of approaching it. But I'll be honest, what makes me really happy is I would really love to hear both your groups. Like
Yeah,
for
I
a
would
mixture
love to
of
hear both of yours
fascination.
too.
It'd be awesome. I think that this went surprisingly fucking well.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
There's a first for everything.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the comments and seeing what people could do a mashup and all that of as well.
I think we're going to get murdered for not picking any members of Atarashi Gakko.
No, that would just be you that gets murdered.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone was expecting me to do that, but yeah. I think I put my cards on the table nice and early with that one.
To be fair, I think Suzuka's got a really, really good voice. I've heard some of her solo stuff as well. And obviously she already works really well in
AG Suzuka.
Yeah,
Sorry.
AG Suzuka. Like some of her solo stuff is really, really good as well. So different to like Atarashi Gakko, it's unreal. So I know that she's got range for sure. I just can't envision her in any other band apart from AG, to be honest. Like you just miss out on that weirdness, and I'm all for the weirdness.
I mean,
Yes.
I like her as a vocalist. I just haven't heard her in enough songs that really kind of appealed to me to go, yeah, she's someone who I definitely would want to elevate into like a dream group. But it's not for any doubt. I think that's one of the interesting things is that us not including people is not any doubt of their talent. It just kind of more suggests that we were really tailoring the groups that we actually wanted to a specific dynamic.
Yeah.
I think commercially, I think that Benedict's would stand a very good chance of being commercially very successful. Like there's a dream team lineup for like record sales there.
Yeah, I think Benedikt.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I think Benedict will probably be the most viable to be signed and probably the most successful.
It really depends on what kind of music they would actually make.
I think Howard's probably would be the second most popular, and I think mine would probably be in Japanese band, probably only.
I can imagine actually with your one, Neon, I can imagine people watching your band in like a concert hall, all sort of sipping wine and smelling it, going, "Ah, the finer things in life have come together."
Yeah, when I said orchestra, there's still some metal guitars in it. It's not that fucking orchestra. It's not that fucking far that way. Jesus.
Oh, like how he's
Why do I look like the type of person that goes around?
It's a bunch of metalheads with wine.
Yeah.
I really like that because it's like it's me, the person who listens to classical music, accusing you, the person who listens to metal music, for not being metal.
I know. I just got visions now of all these metalheads with fucking wine glasses going.
It's like the orchestra have to stop because of the
You have to
jangling
drink
of
like this,
chains.
Neon.
Oh yeah.
This one as well.
I don't know how many
But
times I've done that on the stream, but I am aware that I do that when I drink. Okay, so if that was targeted at me, touche.
Yeah, there you go. You can take the Englishman out of Japan, but you can't take this Japan out the Englishman.
I like how you reworded that.
I got it wrong, but we're gonna roll with it anyway.
Hey, I like it the way you did it. All right. Well, anyway, I think this is a really good episode. I really like this one. I say next week we're going to do. Well, Benedikt's already ready for it, but we're going to do our favorite instrumental group. Well, not favorite, but we're going to create our best instrumental group. I think that was what was it, 4 or 5 members for our instrumental group was the limit for that. So
3 to 4, I think.
Oh, is it 3 to 4? Okay, apologies. 3 to 4
Is
members.
this with a lead singer as well? Or is it just purely instrumental?
Instrumental, purely instrumental as well for next week.
Okay.
But remember, guys, don't leave your comments based on that quite yet, because that video is coming next week. Leave your comments based on this one. You can tell us our perfect group, but tell us which of our 3 groups you would be most excited to listen to, and also which one you think would probably be the most interesting long term. Just give us your thoughts on our terrible picks. And no, I think this is really cool. So
maybe next time we can then also try to combine both of those, like which vocal constellation would work with which instrumental group.
Yeah,
that can be what we do when we run out
the
of
Uber group.
Yeah, the super group of the super groups. Yeah, let us know in the comments who you'd like out of the 3 of us, who you'd like to hear the most out of our 3 guesses, and also sound off in the comments as well your own super groups. I'd be really interested to see what other people have made, whether or not they go for like an all individual band or kind of try to do what we did with like trying to blend it into a certain vision. Do people have them in them to not put in their favorite singers like we did? That would be an interesting one.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. You've already got 2 bands.
Yes.
I know, not putting Psyche in mine still hurts.
Like Psyche's already in a group with Miku, so all you have to basically say is Psyche, Miku, one other person, and every band made fans happy.
Yeah.
Moa's still my favorite.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you didn't include Moa, so there you go. We all did intense personal sacrifice in this experiment. This was a deeply sacrificial moment when we did the best for music.
Wait, Moa sings?
Oh shit! What
are you talking about?
I just realised this is fisheye lens, so it's harder for me to get out the frame. Bye, everyone. There
you go. I'm taking the flak for you for this one.
All right, should we let Benedikt do the outro?
Go on. Benedikt's not done it in a while. Go on, Ben.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so everyone, I would say something nobody will expect. Like and subscribe. And thank you everyone for watching. Join in next time.
We've all become children of neon. Anyway, sorry.
What are you guys from? No, how's it going? Remember to keep your ears to the east, or ears to Eden, how Neon likes to say.
I still think that's a better band name. We should all have that.